What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine.
And I'm still James.
Yeah, we are going to do an epic review for y'all today. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 1. We did one video earlier, and it did not record technical difficulties. But we are going to go ahead and get this review for episode 1. It's not going to be a long one. Going to kind of give you our quick thoughts on the episode. It's always a lot of energy going when it's your second time doing it. But yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier, episode 1, it picks up where pretty much where Endgame left off. This is like, what, 6 months?
6 months. Yeah.
6 months after. And it's kind of like, where is Sam and where is Bucky right now? Like, what they doing? Because, you know, Captain America's gone. The blip happened, and everybody that was gone came back. Right. So this is like how they living and how they adjusting to this, you know. Yeah. And they kind of like they start off with Winter Soldier. I mean, not Winter Soldier. Sam, the Falcon. He still worked for the military, and he's doing like private contracts or whatever. But they start off with an amazing action sequence of I guess it's like a air battle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a badass scene.
It's one of the coolest aerial sequences I've ever seen in a movie, period.
Dude, the action is on par with movie special effects. Like, if this was the beginning scene in the movie, I wouldn't be like asking no question like, well, this is not good. This is badass.
Yeah, this would be above and beyond in a film, let alone a show.
And his and of course, the villain that he was going up against was Betrock de Lipa.
Man, your boy GSP came back for him,
Played by George St. Pierre.
Man, this is pretty much the only way to see him now, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? He was in Civil War.
He played Batroc in Civil War.
Not Civil War.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
And he came back for this,
Right.
And they kind of did it. It was almost an homage to that first scene in Winter Soldier.
Right. We know that he's an expert at parkour and leaping and stuff, which is like in this scene he was in a plane, so none of that mattered.
Right. But it's like you get him. It's like I said, it's kind of an homage to that first fight scene in Winter Soldier where you have Sam dropping out of the plane instead of Cap.
Right.
But
that's right. And he's a reoccurring Captain American villain.
Right. It's pretty much the only place where he's treated seriously is in Captain America comics. Everyone else,
was that villain that you'll get cool with after you'll catch him, take him to jail so many times. You're like, Batroc, yeah, let's get a drink.
Listen, have things been okay at home? Because I thought you were doing good, man.
Well, now that you mention it. But no, had amazing scene, amazing aerial fight. Aerial CGI and practical. It was real good, man. Yeah. So that's what Sam doing. He got a sister, and thing is, he got snapped away, and he come back 5 years later. His sister's kind of struggling. They had like a little family business, and the sister's struggling since he left. She couldn't really maintain the business, and now the business is going under. Right. So you got to wonder, like, well, ain't they rich? That's what Tony Stark was around. Tony Stark ain't here.
Because he was single-handedly funding the Avengers.
Yeah.
But also no one had any bills because they were staying at his place.
Right. I mean, it's like you can't just, oh yeah, I need some money. Let me get no, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? He had said to the dude, he was trying to get a loan. And he was saying, like, sometimes I guess they get donations and people give them stuff. Yeah. But after the Avengers disbanded, you kind of on your own for his money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And so all of Sam's money is coming from these military contracts.
Yeah. And and they had so when they was at the loan, they had some realistic stuff that I was really thinking about. I was like, how they gonna do this to the dude? Save the world or not? And the dude, which you could make a deception for him, but dude had a point where this many billion people came back out of nowhere. Money gonna get real tight now because the resources being spread, and they didn't think people was coming back.
Right.
So it's like, good job. People got jobs they never had before. People making money and here come 5 billion people like, hey, we want some of that.
Dude, I just had the most like heartbreaking thought. Like I just like had a snapshot of my savings, and like, oh no, but you were dead, dude. Like that money's gone.
Yo, I'm back now.
No, but
can yeah.
I need my money back.
Yeah.
It's okay, so it's gone. We can give you a small line of credit. I want my money, man.
Right. It's my money. I want it now.
So maybe call JG Wentworth. Hey, look, they got snapped away too, buddy.
My money, and I want it now. Okay, but so that's what Sam is going through right now, and we got Bucky is got PTSD, and he is having nightmares about the people he had killed and all that while he was while he was
still the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, while he was brainwashed or whatever. So I guess he kind of got him in like memories, but he didn't do it, but he still remember it.
Yeah,
which is kind of messed up. And he's saying like a therapist about it, and like we saw before, that therapist ain't polite about telling him, "Hey, grow up her."
Like he even tells her point blank, "You are a terrible therapist, but I was a good soldier, so I get where you're coming from."
So, and then Bucky had they showed a clip of him taking somebody out, which is a badass moment, which is in Winter Soldier fashion,
Yeah.
I really like the action.
He hits hard and he just don't stop till the mission's done.
Yeah, just the way they film his action is like real quick,
and fluid despite being
fluid, right? And no waste movements, like he didn't.
Well, except some of those turns when he's throwing.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is every time he hits somebody, it's to take somebody out, though.
Yeah,
it ain't just he don't pose in a cool pose.
Right.
I hate that.
No, you don't. Come on, man! Like the hair flips.
But
man.
see,
come on.
But no, what I'm saying is, at one point they try to incorporate kung fu into movies so much that every time they hit somebody, they had to hit a pose afterwards or whatever.
Yeah,
and it was like a lot of kung fu competitions are about posing and looking good, and when they incorporated that in like wushu, when they incorporated a lot of those techniques into the fighting in movies, it was like, this ain't real. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't, take them out, don't pose.
Take 45 seconds to hit your pose and do your little move.
Right, and then a twirl kick that takes like, you twirl in the air, you do a 360 and a spin and another spin and a backflip, then you kick somebody. It's like, you don't have to do all that. That was for the competitions because it was made to look cool. But in real life, in a real fight, that's ridiculous.
It's the Indiana Jones thing. You doing all these moves, I'm just going to shoot you.
Yeah. So anyway, his effectiveness and his tactical fighting is on par. It's on par with what it was on Winter Soldier. So that's what's going on there. And it's funny that they ain't even met each other. This was like character development. The whole thing is like character development. Making sure we know where they at, what happened during the blip or whatever, and how's everybody coping with all these people coming back out of nowhere.
Because like their interaction outside of like working with Steve has been null up until this point. So
right, they know each other. They mentioned that Sam is trying to contact them. He's not returning his calls or whatever. That's fine. So they kind of got a little bit of whatever the threat is. I don't know who this guy is. Maybe he's the new Winter Soldier or something. But they had some guy that looks like he got super strength.
So like these are supposed to be like more or less the antagonists outside of Zemo for this series is the Flag Smashers. So they're basically sort of
also these Zemos.
Not I don't know if they're
Zemo. They ain't showed Zemo yet.
They ain't showed him yet. I think they're like currently unrelated, but like they're sort of like what would you call it? Like neo-anarchists.
Okay. Yeah, well, anyway, they haven't established who they fighting, what's the threat. They haven't established none of that. This first episode was just more like character development. And then I'm gonna hit you with this. The last part of the episode was the stinger. Was when you was like, okay, so Sam gave up the shield, and he said, "Hey, Captain America gave me the shield to take on the mantle, but I'm not gonna take on the mantle. I'm gonna stay the
No
Falcon.
one can be Captain America except Steve.
Right.
Rogers.
Nobody can be Captain America except Steve. So we're gonna put this shield in the Captain America Museum or whatever. And, he went to Memorial, gave up the shield. And these sons of bitches
like didn't waste no time.
Didn't waste
either.
no time. This was like the next day. They introduced the new Captain America out of nowhere. Didn't tell Sam this. And when they introduced him, man, he come walking out. First thing I said was, he look kind of skinny to be Captain America. Like, who's this guy?
He looks a little bigger than Steve before the serum.
Yeah, maybe just a little taller.
Just a little
He's a
taller.
little taller than Steve for the serum. And I'm like, well, surely he's going to have a superhero chin. He's going to be a big guy. He's going to look like John Cena.
Yeah.
And they showed this dude.
There he is, folks. Captain Greg from accounting.
I'll call him Captain Whitebread. I mean, look at this dude, man.
Hey, guys.
Can you picture him driving the Ricky Bobby?
Yes.
The Ricky Bobby race car, the Wonder
Yes, I
Bread
can.
race car.
Yes, I can. Like, can you imagine that dude trying to give Captain America speeches? All
Man.
right, guys. We got a tough fight in front of us here, huh? Yeah. But we got this.
Man, Chris Evans like, no, y'all didn't. No, y'all didn't.
Oh,
But
man.
no, man. I'm looking like, dude, if you going to say, hey, Captain America can't be black, at least give me John Cena or Randy Orton, like you said. One of those, give me a wrestling heel because he's
the worst
U.S.
thing
agent.
about it. The worst thing about it, this is the second time Marvel has done this. Brought in one of the not quite Captain Americas because they used the Patriot in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, okay.
Now that dude looked like he could have played U.S. agent.
Okay. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Do you remember the old I think it was 1990 Captain America movie that went straight to video? It was horrible, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
That dude looked better than this dude. That dude that played that Captain America looked better than this guy.
I'm not saying this guy can't act. I don't know him from anything. I'm sure he's a great actor. But look at that.
He ain't just
Look at that.
It's a slap in the face, man. You take you take the shield away from Sam, and then you come back with this dude say, "Hey, this new Captain America."
Like, he looked like he got
All right, I'm going to do your taxes now.
his helmet came straight out of a goddamn costume shop. His ears and nose are the only thing I can see. He looked like Mouse Man over there.
Yeah.
God damn.
So anyway, man, that's the episode, dude. It was just some character development, some nice little action at the beginning, but not much after that. But I'm not here for the action, as long as we get a good series.
True.
I mean, I do want the action.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But, I do want a good series first because I seen stuff with a lot of good action and no story. That was
Right.
like, okay,
That's
it's not
true.
working. I
Yeah.
thought it would,
That's
but it's not.
true.
So that is Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 1. That is our recap review. So do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. If you like our content and you want to see more of us and if you want to check out our videos, please subscribe to the channel. Please help us grow. We're trying to get at least to 1,000 subs. So we're working on it. We're getting there. So please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get alerts every time we post the videos.
And if you did like this video, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you like what we're putting down so it puts us in your path more often. And drop a comment down below. What did you think of this episode? What did you like, not like? What are you looking forward to from this series?
Yes, we are out of here, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.